More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by the American Speech Language Hearing Association.
According to the American Speech Language Hearing Association, hearing loss is the third most common chronic health condition found in older adults in the United States. So joining us is the president of ASHA, Lynn Williams, and their vice president, Valerie Roberts-Matlock, to discuss why a new survey shows that this chronic health condition may be being ignored.
Yes, and thank you for having us, Brenda. This poll was conducted in March with about 2,500 Americans who are 18 and older, and they were asked about their hearing health and their attitudes towards it. So while 80% of Americans say that maintaining their hearing health is extremely or very important to their quality of life, not many are taking action on their hearing loss. And they indicated that they wouldn't until they felt it was more severe. And this really highlights the difference between hearing and vision difficulties.
Why do so few seek treatment?
Part of it is that we adjust to the hearing loss by turning the volume up or asking people to repeat things, that we can't do that with a vision problem. But there's also a stigma associated with it that we often think, well, older people are the ones who have hearing loss, but anyone at any age could have a hearing loss. And with the new technology and the hearing aids being so small, that it's really undetectable for most people to even notice that they are wearing a hearing aid.
So talk to us about the impact that the pandemic has had on those who live with hearing loss.
When you have the combination of physical distancing and mask wearing, as well as video calls where we've done most of our work and our socialization, 60% of Americans either personally experienced hearing issues or they noticed that others were having hearing difficulties. And about a third of those who experienced hearing difficulties with the physical distancing and mask wearing, they say that it's made them more likely to seek treatment for hearing issues. So that's a good thing.
Valerie, can you talk to us about early warning signs?
Having difficulty understanding what people are saying, asking people to repeat themselves, having difficulty hearing the television and maybe listening to it at a level that's uncomfortable for others, and having difficulty hearing a noise. Individuals also may hear ringing or buzzing in their ears.
And how serious of a problem is untreated hearing loss? And what are some of the consequences?
Significant overall diminish in the quality of life, but it's also associated with other health threats such as dementia, cognitive decline, falls, depression, and social isolation.
All right. Well, Lynn, Valerie, thank you again.
Thank you.